Oh, hello out there. I'm Daniel J. Newman. I do all kinds of stuff. Because today I decided I'm going to do an unboxing video. Because people seem to like those.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. I love your honey.
Don't mind that. That's my mom out there.
What are you doing?
I'm recording a video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
So I can't say hi?
No, you can say hi. Whatever.
Hi, guys.
Ah! I just
What
pinched myself
is it?
bad.
Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, it's fine though.
Oh, shit.
Well, anyway, so I'm unboxing this chess set that I bought. It cost about $11.89. Well, exactly $11.89. And it came from China. It looks like it says, whatever is worth doing well. And then it says made in China. So I guess the Chinese are feeling pretty good about themselves right now. Be careful there, mother, what you say.
I'm sorry.
Also, can you shut your door or turn down that?
Sure.
I don't want to get a copyright strike.
You bet.
I mean, can't really. Hopefully, you can't hear what's going on in the background there, because that would definitely get me in trouble. Oh yeah, look, a teddy bear. So this is an original Amerous product. It says 100% satisfaction guaranteed, and it says Amerous a lot. Amerous is, as far as I understand, at least in Latin, it means of love. It's lovely, Amerous. So that's the name that they went with. Let's open this bad boy up. There we go. So it's a nice looking box that comes in. And here it is. Something else in here besides this. Amerous International Warranty. Our customer support team is online 24/7. Cool beans. So I can get a replacement within 365 days of the date of purchase. And what includes is if you don't like the product you receive has any kind of quality problems, a quality issue occurred during use, or non-human damages. So like if aliens come and mess up your travel chessboard, you're covered. It looks like they got some plastic around here. Oh, there's more stuff. Okay, shoot. Well. All right. So it says Amerous, enjoy your every beautiful day. So it looks like English is a second language. But it's a cool looking little postcard. They give you a postcard. It's got a smoke horse coming out of chess pieces. Unfortunately, it's coming out of the rook, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's fine. And here it says International Chess Set Instructions. This is good. So if you never played chess before, they give you the rules here. Of course, I have played chess before. I've been on a winning streak for like a couple months now, and I feel unstoppable. If you want to see me play chess, I actually have two videos. I have one where I'm using a mobile app, and I'm playing against some random person off the internet somewhere in the world. And then another one where I live stream it where I'm playing my sister. I won both games, of course. Now let's see if we can open this without... Yep, you can open it without a knife. That's a nice touch. So from this point on, I don't think I need any more knives. So we're going to close this bad boy without injuring ourselves. If I can remember how to do that. Here we go. This is a snap-on, by the way. It's okay. Alright, so now we're going to open up the chess box. Just hoping there was no button that I was supposed to push there, because I just opened it. Yeah, I think we're good. We got a nice little pouch here. I guess that's where the pieces could go. They did mention that they give you 2 free queens for a pawn promotion. So if you get your pawn to the end of the board, you can turn into any piece you want, but almost everybody chooses the queen. It looks like it is indeed magnetic, so that's nice. Nice little touch. And we got all the pieces in here. We got black, we got white. And on the inside here, it's got a, well, it says made in China again. It has a sort of stippling texture in here. And we close it like such. It snaps. Let's open it back up. We can fold this out. Looks like it's a, it looks like a pretty nice looking board. I mean, the only thing I could see being a problem is like this doesn't lock in place, but normally just you sit it on a table, so it won't be a problem. It's got, of course, the right amount of squares. And one thing that's nice about this is it does have numbers and letters. So say I want to play somebody over a live stream. Technically, I could set up both sides and then be like, oh, I want my pawn going from 2A to 4A. So look at these pieces. And I can show you how you set up a chessboard. So pawns all go in the front. The king goes on the opposite color because the queen always goes on her color. So if you got a white queen, she goes on the white square. Rooks are at the end on the inside row. The knights are in their little stable out there by the rooks, and the bishop is always close to the royal family. We're also going to be able to test the magnetic retention here if we set up the pieces. We're going to do the same thing, but on the other side. Again, the queen always goes on her own color. Mom, did you ever learn how to play chess?
No.
I should teach you sometime.
I'm not. I can't empty this.
Yeah. Oh, the same issues going on here, Mom. That's really loud TV, and it's playing copyright material.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Maybe I'll have to say it a third time. Oh, but anyway, if you take a look here, we see the little knight wants to come off. So there's a little bit of a quality management issue there. This is upside down now, and all the pieces are staying there. So that's good. If you're, say you're in a vehicle, say you're lucky enough to have an RV or something, this will be really handy if things are jostling. As you can see here, this knight, it doesn't have the retention of everything else. So, you know, China might say they're the best at manufacturing, but of course there's some quality assurance issues here. Let's see. So what else can I tell you about this board? I mean, my mom suggested that I even play myself here. I play myself every day, honestly, but not in chess. I just sabotage my own life with bad decisions. So we'll go ahead and we'll do some stuff here. Say you're feeling cheeky after that move and you're like, oh, I'm going to endanger that bishop. Oh, I forgot that it's you take a turn and then your opponent takes a turn. So that would be a bad mistake. Let's see here. What would I do next? I would probably want to threaten the bishop. If I was being really stupid, I would take this pawn, and then the pawn would take my bishop. Bad trade. But the cool thing is, so let's speed this along a little bit. Say, put this over here. Say I advance my pawn, and I keep advancing it. I don't know, for some reason this one's out of the way too. Keep advancing it, keep advancing it. Let's just say this bishop's out of the way too. And I get to the other side. Because they gave me an extra queen, I could then promote it to queen. And obviously that would be check. And he probably wouldn't put his bishop back. So you see that concept there. What else can I show you real quick? I would say if you were to do so pawns can go up 2 spaces for their first move. But a lot of people don't know about something called en passant. So this is a threatened square by this knight. If I were to do a double jump there, like I go up 2 spaces, I would then, the black would be able to take the pawn because he jumped over a threatened square. So that's something to know too. Trying to think what else here is worth talking about. I mean, I feel pretty happy with it. I wanted something cheap. Well, here, let's do this. We'll put it all here in our little baggie. See how that works. Because I imagine you put it all in the same bag and then you stick that inside the chessboard. Why is that funny? Alright, we close this up. And we're going to try putting this bag in here to see if it works. I hope it does. Oh, it looks like it's not going to work. That's not going to close if you put it in the bag. I can see what I can do to kind of flatten it out, see if that helps. But otherwise, it looks like this bag is going to be kind of useless to you. Because I think most people are going to want to store it inside of the case. Oh, that worked. Yeah. Oh, I think your neighbor friend's here, Mom.
Pam? Man, I gotta poop too.
Oh. Yeah, so I think that actually works. It might be a little bit of a stretch. I mean, I'm trying to find this out as best as I can because it does. It fits extremely snug, and I don't want to like break these little... Yeah, like that. She's pretty. So let's do it this way. Just pour these back in here. There you go. I'm sure it's going to rattle some, but these pieces are plastic, and it doesn't bother me any. I don't think anything is going to go wrong there.
Where's my neighbor Brent?
I could have been wrong. More than one people drive that car. So what am I thinking here? Well, there's some issues. One of the knights has a poor magnet in it. I do like the shape of the pieces because they just are very standard and classic. I don't like when the pieces look... the biggest problem is sometimes you can't tell the queen from the knight, depending on what kind of style are the pieces. And these are very identifiable. So I like that. I feel like at some point these lockups might go bad from opening and closing it because there is no like button to loosen it. It's all by like retention here on these pins. So that could go wrong. This joint here doesn't look like it's the strongest joint in the world. It looks like the joints could also go bad on it. But it's also only $11. So for $11, am I happy with this? Actually, I am. This is great. This is a throw around chessboard. And if it breaks, I'll just buy another one. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of this thing. And I can't wait actually using it. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Well, I guess I should give it some kind of rating. For the price, I would give this set a 7.9 out of 10. I would definitely get it again, probably from necessity. Or, you know, maybe I just buy a different one next time. It's kind of silly that they gave me this pouch and I can't really use it. Unless for some reason I wouldn't store the chess pieces inside of the board. Which, why would you not do that? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And, you know, of course, the quality management and all that. So, you know, I got a few problems with it, but it also is super cheap. and it's much better than trying to lug around my really expensive antique chessboard. So I think it's smart to have a throw around one if you like playing chess as much as I do lately. Alright, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Comment below, love to hear from you, suggestions, yada yada yada. And consider subscribing to the channel, because I have a lot of content. I'm very near 300 subscribers. Once I do that, I'm going to have to figure out something special. But it might coincide with something that's happening anyway, which is Saturday. I'm going to spend a night in a hotel, and I'm going to live stream it. So I review alcohol, I review food, I make music called #TrashFolk, I do random videos like this, and I also have live streams such as the Pandemic Hub, where I can have up to 10 video guests, and it's just a cool hangout spot, which the world is sadly lacking in because of the plague times, and things may never go back the same. So it's nice to have a place to go. I'm thinking also maybe I should keep the rules book in here. Here, let's open this up. Will that fit? That's something I should have thought of. No, the rule book won't fit inside there, so I don't need the rule book anyway, but I don't know. It might be handy if you wanted to challenge somebody who's never played before. It looks like it's... Note on the place of the chess piece, the white is placed in the white square and the black is placed in the black square. Two sides of the game each hold a group. The piece types are the same, divided into 6 types. Those instructions aren't very clear. Because that might make people think that black pieces go on black squares and white pieces go on white squares. Like, hey, that's not the case. I should have been reading this. Okay, one plain white state of black. They say eat the pieces. That's interesting.
She's here.
I'm just making sure everything else is copacetic here. Well, see the knight. Okay, so I see a typo right here. Instead of knight, it's K-N-I-G-H. So nigh, the nigh. A knight can move through 64 squares on a chessboard. Compared with other pieces, the knight moves in a very special way. Very special is a very redundant thing to say. It moves in a straight or horizontal square, and then a diagonal square. The knight is the only piece that can leap over other pieces. Moves in a straight or horizontal square, and then a diagonal square. You know, I never heard it described that way, but it does work. So I'll give it credit for that. I always think of it like a little L that it creates. Okay. Oh, this is important too, because a lot of people don't know this. I actually saw one of the guys I work with. He did a castling that was illegal, but I just gave him a break. But the king or the rook have moved during the game. Means that the castling cannot happen. The pieces between the king and the rook. Oh no, there are pieces between the king and the rook. The king is in check. The king passes through a square that is under attack. The king moves to a square that would result in check. Yeah. All right. So that's all correct. I'm not going to read this whole thing in front of you because I was kind of like at the end of the video, and I'm sorry for that. But this is a thought that occurred to me is like, how good is this rule book? And it's got typos in it, and it's written awkwardly, but it's not wrong. So that's kind of cool. Anywho, like I was saying, consider subscribing to the channel. And have yourself a good one.